much Disney has made off of the Star Wars and Marvel franchises. Well, first of all, that is a bold face lie or misdirection or whatever you want to say. This report is apparently, according to Disney, first of all, and it only takes into account the feature films. Nothing about what they've done on Disney Plus, nothing about the parks or anything like that. So it's already skewed to begin with. But there's so many people that just jump behind this and say, look at the success Disney is. They bought it for $4 billion in 2012, and they've made $12 billion since. They took a $4 billion franchise, and now it's worth more than 10. I could not disagree more. This is just smoke and mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. And all of these little websites like Screen Rant, losing so much credibility here with me, to come out and say 12 years after Disney bought Lucasfilm, Star Wars is officially a $12 billion success story. I'm so glad they put that picture right there of Luke Skywalker, because that is a major reason right there why Star Wars is an absolute failure. They could run around and have news people reporting that it's a wild success. What they've done is genius. What they've done is better than what George Lucas did. George Lucas could only make it worth a $4 billion franchise. Look what we've done. We're Disney. We made it worth $12 billion. That is a bold-faced lie. That is a way for them to take a shot at George Lucas. That is a way for them to try to pull the wool over our eyes and try to make you think that they are still relevant, because they're not. They are no longer relevant at all. And all these little websites reporting on it, 12 years after Disney bought Lucasfilm, Star Wars is officially a $12 billion success story. No, it's not. This is how much Disney has made off of Star Wars and Marvel franchises. And I'll say this, no, it's not. They don't take into account how much they had to spend for promotion and other costs. It's just insane how they twist the truth in the narrative, and they're just flat out lies. Neither Avengers nor Star Wars is the most profitable franchise for Disney, despite Star Wars' $12 billion revenue. So even right there, Fandom Wire saying, look, Star Wars made this. It's still not the most profitable, but they're doing great. Here's how much money Disney has made from Star Wars. Disney has made $12 billion from Star Wars. This is all refraction, taking something and changing it to make it look like something else. Why are they doing this? Because there's a possible hostile takeover at Disney. And if Team Nelson Peltz wins, everything changes. And I love how the media is also coming out saying that these people are ideologues, that they're fanatics, all these things about Nelson Peltz. Well, from my position, it's Disney that's the ideologue. It's Disney that's putting agenda in their viewers' faces. And that's why Star Wars is on this rapid decline. Speaking of rapid decline, Star Wars can't even get an old game to relaunch and it go well. I mean, nothing goes well for the Star Wars galaxy under Disney. It's just ridiculous. This has been voted now or said to be the ninth worst release of all time on Steam. Of all the games that have ever launched, this is the ninth worst release in the history of Steam gaming. You had over 10,000 people try to play Star Wars Battlefront. Only 192 people could play it, live multiplayer, because it was such a debacle. That is so funny to me, because that's exactly what we get with Star Wars. Ahsoka, trash. Book of Boba Fett, trash. Kenobi, trash. The sequel trilogy, trash. Have we gotten some good moments? Sure. Oh, Kenobi, trash. Solo, trash. So much of it is awful. And I guess they're just going to have to keep running it into the ground till it's just totally dead for everybody. Dead franchise. Nobody's watching it because it's just absolute garbage, before finally maybe it'll either go away forever or somebody else will start taking over and actually giving us good Star Wars again. And somebody's going to comment on this video and say, well, nobody hates Star Wars like Star Wars fans. Well, I'm guilty of that. I am a Star Wars fan. I love it. That's why we have a Star Wars channel. And I'm not going to sit by and let Disney just crap all over it and sit here and say, well, it's good. I'm eating this crap pie. I love it. Every bite of it. That's what many people do. Very sad. Very, very sad. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about it. We'll see you guys on the next one.